Time for another stock review. Now, today we are going to talk about a company which was founded in 2007 of May. Now, this company is the most diversified Indian NBFC. So, NBFC is nothing but a non banking financial company. It deals with consumer finance, SME finance, commercial finance, investing with fixed deposits, mutual funds. We are talking about Bajaj Finserv. Bajaj Finserv is a group company. What does that mean? That means it has a group and it sits right at the top. So if you see this hierarchy chart, you can see Bajaj Finserv right at the top, which has three different subsidiaries. Bajaj Finance is one of the subsidiary which is listed along with Bajaj Finserv, obviously, and Bajaj Holding Finance Limited is another subsidiary of Bajaj Finance Limited. But if you see these two, which is the life insurance and the general insurance, which is Bajaj Allianz Life and Bajaj Allianz General, both are not listed. Not listed means the value of the life insurance and general insurance put together has to be clubbed into the value of the Bajaj Finserv stock price because it's the parent company of these two holdings, right? Similarly, that goes also for Bajaj Finance, but Bajaj Finance is listed. So the valuation, it's pretty tricky comparing all these subsidiaries. Anyway, so let's pull up the chart which you can see on the screen. This is a candlestick chart for the last 8 months, like we do always. You can see a growing trend. December, the value was around 9,000 to 10,000, but now it has grown up to 13,200 as of today. The red line, as we do it, is the 20 DEMA, the daily moving average. The orange one is the 50 DMA. The yellow one is basically the 100 DMA, 100 daily moving average. And our baseline, as usual, where we are definite to buy if the stock is good, is the green line, which is the 200-day moving average. So these four lines indicate that the stock is in uptrend motion. Why? Because as I've explained that 20 is above 50, 50 is above 100, 100 is above 200. That means the stock has always been growing compared to last 200 days. And that's why it's in uptrend. So as you all know that daily moving average is one of the indicator. So we also need to look at the other indicators to get a clear picture. So there is another indicator called relative strength index. Now this chart, if you see, is containing the upper limit and lower limit. So the upper limit is marked in red dotted line, which is 70. The lower limit is marked in green dotted line, which is 30. This shows you a relative strength. That means volume ratio and other kind of, so there is a calculation behind it. So in general terms, just understand that if it is above the red line, it is overbought and below underbought. So as you can see on the pointer, 40 to 60 is a good zone to buy. Now let's take an example. Let's take an example between March and April, where you can see a dot over there from where it went up in 4 months' time. Now, if we plot the same dot on the graph, the candlestick graph, you can see it is exactly on the 50 DMA. That's when there was a match between these 2 points and then the stock moved up. Good indicator. The charts look good. I mean, the current price is a little bit on the higher side as per the RSI indicator, but all in all, it's good. Let's look at the numbers. Let's look at the revenue chart for Bajaj Finserv. Now, this, mind you, is a consolidated chart for last 5 years. 2017, you can see the revenue was around 24,507 crore rupees. 2021, you can see almost tripled size of revenue, which is 60,591 crores. There is one more indicator which is very important. It's called the Piotrowski score. So this score is given to companies across, and anything above 6 is considered to be good. Now, if you see for Bajaj Finserv, it's 8, which is great. 3 year CAGR growth is also looking great. All in all, growing uptrend. The revenue chart looks great. So let's look at the profit for Bajaj Finserv. Now, this is again consolidated net profit. That means all the subsidiaries combined. If you see net profit for Bajaj Finserv, 2017, it was 3,449 crores, and it has grown in 2021 to 7,367 crores. What a jump. Net profit has doubled in 5 years, comparing 2017 to 2021. Another indicator, earning per share, EPS chart, 5 year chart. 2017 it was 142, right? Mind you, this is consolidated. So that's why in crores. 2021 to 80. So just by looking at the graph, you can see the next year is always higher than the previous year. FinServ is doing great up to now. Chart looks good, numbers are great. So now, final frontier, the shareholding pattern. The left side, you can see a pie diagram where blue is marked by promoters, green is foreign institutional investors, yellow is domestic ones, orange stands for public, and there is a tiny bit for others. But the main indicator here is 60.8%, which is the promoter. That means the promoter believes in the stock. Also, on the right side, if you see holding percent, and there is a pledge. So in 2021 of June, there is basically no pledge of shares, which is another good sign. Till now, FinServ has ticked on all check boxes. Final frontier is basically looking at the competition. So this is a peer comparison between its peers, which are the NBFCs, non-banking financial companies. Bajaj Finserv, again, market leader, 2,10,000 crores, followed by HDFC AMC, asset management company, 61,000. AB Capital is 28,000, Nippon 24,000, Chola Finance 12,000. So all other competition is nowhere in picture. If you see Bajaj Finserv market cap, it's basically 2,10,000 crores, which is huge. 1 year performance, I have marked it in yellow again. You can see 106.87%, which is great. Net sales 60,000 crores, which is again compared to others excellent. In conclusion, what do we conclude for Bajaj Finserv? Do we buy it as a portfolio stock? Do we keep it for long term? Answer is yes, it's a pass. You should buy it on dips. Buy it whenever it reaches 100 DEMA or between 150 to 100 DMA. With that said, I thank you all for watching. Until next time, cheers.